Condo conflict conquered, so my husband and I just moved from this big house with a yard to a tiny condo downtown. We knew it was going to be an adjustment, but we figured how hard could it be, right? Wrong. This building only has 18 units, and apparently most of these people have been living here since the place was built like 20 years ago, so we're definitely the outsiders. The day we moved in, this woman from downstairs comes knocking on our door with a plate of cookies and this huge fake smile. She introduces herself as Barbara and immediately starts going on about how wonderful the previous owner Tim was. She's like, "Oh, Tim was just the sweetest man. He was always so helpful when I needed little things done around my place. You know, changing light bulbs, moving furniture, fixing my garbage disposal. I can see exactly where this is going. This lady thinks she just inherited a new handyman who happens to live upstairs." So I cut her off real quick and go, "Oh, that's so nice of you to mention that, but we're actually not handy at all. The HOA gave us this great list of contractors and handymen for stuff like that. We don't even own a ladder." Her smile just completely vanished, like someone flipped a switch. She grabbed her cookie plate and stomped back downstairs without saying another word. I thought that was the end of it. Boy, was I wrong. The very next morning, I'm putting a load of laundry in when my phone rings. It's the HOA president telling me we've received a noise complaint. Apparently our dryer is too loud and the vibrations are disturbing Barbara's peace. I'm like, it's 10 a.m. on a Tuesday and we're doing one load of towels, but okay. So we go out and buy these expensive vibration mats to put under the dryer. Cost us like 80 bucks, but whatever. Problem solved, right? Nope. 2 days later, another complaint. Now she's saying our water pipes are leaking into her ceiling and the sound is driving her crazy. We call a plumber out, pay him $200 to inspect everything, and guess what? Our pipes are perfectly fine, but Barbara's not done. Next complaint is that our footsteps are too heavy and we're walking around too early in the morning. We're talking about 8 a.m. here. The complaints just keep coming. Every single day, the HOA is getting some new ridiculous email from this woman. After 2 weeks of this madness, I decide to go down to her place while our laundry is running to see how loud it actually is. I'm standing in her living room right underneath our washer and dryer, and I can barely hear anything, like maybe a tiny bit of humming if you really strain to listen for it. But Barbara's acting like there's a construction crew upstairs. She's pointing at her ceiling going, "Can you hear that? It's constant. It never stops." I'm looking at my husband like, is this woman completely insane? That's when I decided to fight back. I looked up the HOA rules, and guess what? We're allowed to do laundry from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every single day. So that's exactly what we started doing. Laundry every single day at 9 a.m. sharp. But wait, it gets better. I called my daughter and told her to bring all her family's laundry over. Her husband's work clothes, the baby's stuff, everything. And while the washer's churning, I'd let my 3-year-old granddaughter sit on the kitchen floor and bang on pots and pans like she's in a marching band. All perfectly legal according to HOA rules. Barbara started sending these unhinged emails to the HOA board. She could hear us opening dresser drawers. She could hear when we got ice from our refrigerator. She was upset that I was taking too many baths. She even complained that I talked too loud when I was on my own balcony having a conversation with our neighbor across the hall. The HOA president finally called me and was like, "Listen, we've reviewed all these complaints and they're completely unreasonable. Please just ignore her." But I wasn't done. Every morning at exactly 9 a.m., the washer started. Every evening at 8:30 p.m., the dryer was going. My granddaughter came over 3 times a week for her kitchen floor drum concerts. After 2 months of this, Barbara put her unit up for sale. She was gone within 6 weeks. The new neighbors moved in last month. They're this sweet young couple who baked us brownies and asked if there's anything they should know about the building. I just smiled and said, "Welcome to the neighborhood."